morning. Kerry, good morning. Welcome in, guys. We're just on the way to the depot. Not long left the house. Susie B, good morning. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, buddy. Just having my emergency orange twirl on the way to work. Got to get the van unloaded before we can load. I didn't go to the depot on Saturday. So we're going to get down the depot, get loaded up. We'll be live till about 3:30. A little bit of cheeky trance dance. And then I'll have a break for half an hour, and then we'll be live with the 80s at 4.
Been talking to myself forever.
Correct, Reese. Still doing me overtime on that extra paper round as well. And I'm hoping to drop the van off today as well. Get these few jobs done. Matthias, good morning. I guess we'll see if this bad weather comes as well. I'm all good in the hood, Matthias, thank you, buddy. All good in the hood. They're all good in the hood, thank you, Kerry. I've just seen her. Let's just give her a kiss before I came to work. She's just getting her head down now. Hey, Ginger Dip, my man. Unless you're a girl. I wouldn't know. All right, then, Matthias. You have a good day, my man, and thank you for your support. Right, let's get to the depot. We'll get these empties off. We'll check the order, and then we'll throw it on. Hopefully, we can get away by about 2:10. A minute or two late out the gate, but that don't matter. Easy day, really, today. No extras, no Conway. And then the newspapers. Join the club, Kerry. Get in line. 0.5 millimetre of anything that I've screwed. 0.5 millimetre and I'm going back then. go load the van up. I've got my extra thick checked zip up hoodie on. It's only 5 degrees. I'll be too warm eventually, so I don't think it'll be long before I take this off. It's 5 degrees for me. It's not that bad. Be alright once I'm loaded up and I'm out on the road. I'm trotting around, delivering. Kind of get me up to operating temperature, if you know what I mean. Right then, let me check this order. We'll get it thrown on. So give me about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get crack-a-lacking. Right then, we are fully laden for today's shenanigans. Right, we got everything, not short of anything. Someone's here, I don't have to lock up. Let's have a quick look at the book and we'll get crack-a-lacking. About 3 or 4 minutes late out the gate, but that's not too bad. Right, let's go. Start to warm up a little bit now. I've moved around a little bit, loaded the van up. Gotta keep my little thin gloves on for now that are falling apart. I don't think this jacket will last long. If I'm too hot, I can't hurry up, it makes me lethargic. I was the same when I used to play badminton or squash. No warm up, tracky bottoms, jumper off, bam, straight on court, let's go. It doesn't take me long to get warm. I'm all good in the hood. Thank you, Miss Edgy. That happens from time to time. I can play thousands of songs while I'm live, and then once in a blue moon, for whatever reason, YouTube has a fit, and it'll suspend the stream until the song's gone, and then it lets the stream continue. But if you don't restart, it'll just keep doing it repeatedly. It'll interrupt the stream again and again and again. So I hit the restart, and then it's fine until it wants to cry the next time. Everyone was in, that was, on the live. They were enjoying it, so I restarted. It happened about 9 days ago or something as well. And as it happens, I didn't bother restarting. It wasn't worth it. I couldn't be asked. I had a little bit of work left to do, so I just left it there. Yeah, I restarted when that happened. I can't remember what day it was. Was it Saturday? I can't remember now. So, stay dashboard for this live, and then when I come back at 4, we'll be taking the phone with us like we always do on the main live with the 80s music. Yeah, I think it was Saturday, Miss Edgy. AJ, my man, he's in early doors. He's already waiting for the Amigos weekend. On you, mate. He's Dr. Walt, Kerry. He's a fully licensed and qualified doctor, believe it or not. We had a belter, thank you, AJ. Right, I'll be back in a rolly-mo. This zip-up jacket's gonna have to come off. had another weekend of no drinking. AJ, I didn't have any beer. I've hardly had anything this last couple of months, really. Even when I've had a beer, I've only had the one or a glass of wine, just a little taste. Not really bothered these days. And get it out of the way, but we'll get down to our start point. Brother. I've got no right to be yawning. I really haven't. Right then. Let's get locked in. Get some graft cracked off. Grover Monster, good morning. J-Mac, my man. I'm all good in the hood, buddy. J Mac, after nearly 4 years of doing this, I know where all the internet, nothing I can do through. They do me essentially, yeah, some of them. I just wanted a different feel, a different vibe to the earlier lives, so I thought I'll change the genre of music to a sort of dance, trance, soul funk vibe. There'll be other mixes that I download and stuff. And then the main live, 4 AM, we'll keep that to the 80s, like we always have done, really, since I started doing it nearly 4 years ago. It'll be 4 years this June. June the 21st. That's the 4th anniversary of the TikTok Milkman and I. Can't believe I've gone live for that many years. Radio, they've still not picked me up. I need a job on radio. Anyone out there that's a producer, get me in, please. Right then, we'll have a quick look at the boot. We'll get crack-a-lacking. I'd love to have a go at radio. I've been told that thousands of times. You sound like you should be on radio. Yeah. Someone find me a job. Get me off this bloody milk gig. Anne-Marie, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. We're all good in the hood, thank you, Anne-Marie. Haley, I got up 1:30. She shouted me, so I went in, give her a kiss. So she's just settling down to go to sleep. So she may be up by the time I get home today, which would be nice. Means I can sit off with it before I have to get my head down. No, Anne-Marie. Trouble than they're worth. I don't need it anyway. Even when I was on TikTok, I was getting 500, 600, 700 in a day, every day. You know, I just used to mod myself. It's not rocket science. I don't need anyone else to do it for me. The problem with me is I'm very unpredictable. No one knows what I'm gonna say. No one knows what I'm thinking, even Haley, in terms of how I'm gonna deal with things. So I just do it myself. I mean, obviously Haley is a mod, but I tend to tell her to leave things be. See, the thing is with me as well, I've always used trolls as content. So if I was to have mods, no one knows when I'm finished playing with them and to pull the trigger, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just do it on my own. You know, we don't get many in here, nothing on here like I used to on TikTok. I have had up to over 200 in on this live on YouTube, but it's quite difficult to get that these days. I don't know how to bust through the algorithm again. It's been a twat for a couple of months now. There you go. But for me, it's not about numbers. It never has been. You know, I just like presenting me live. I'll speak to who comes in, and I try to make it as friendly and as enjoyable as possible, you know. You know, I've seen it so many times when I've been watching lives with Haley, because I don't watch them, but she does, you see, so obviously I'm sat with her. And I've seen hosts throw their weight around with the mods. I've seen mods throwing their weight around in the chat. And yeah, it's not for me. I always used to just do it by myself. But as you all know, you know what I'm like with trolls, so why would I need anyone to mod for me? You know what I mean? It's no big deal. Shouldn't have to mod at all, to be honest, but there you go. Human beings are shitballs, aren't they? Sadly. I'm gonna have to remove a layer. Starts to boil up. Right. There goes the zip-up hoodie already. Where's everyone gone? No one's chatting now. You're all zoned out, raving. Small box, big box, put it on the shelf, aren't you? Having little raves in your bedrooms. Or wherever you're watching. Had a great weekend, nice and chilled. Easy day just to break me back into work. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Man, I think I've just answered those questions before you asked them. Thanks, AJ. You know, when we first started on TikTok, Haley appointed a couple of mods, and I'll be honest with you, they became a problem. One in particular was involved in a hate group trying to make videos about us. So yeah, I'm happy just doing it on my own. Same as me work, same as me sport. You know, me golf, me badminton, me squash, me cycling. I just do it myself. On my own. Right, let's just alter this because they cut down today. Yeah, there isn't a great deal, AJ, that I don't know about going live and the experience of going live and what comes with it when you get popular and shit. You know what I mean? I would say I'm pretty seasoned by now. Just like one of Haley's steaks. exactly, AJ. And what you guys don't realise, because I haven't said anything, 2 weeks ago, I deleted all but about 10 or 15 key blocked words, right? So words like fart, poop, things like that, stupid things from stupid comments, I've deleted them all. And if you know, AJ, how many trolls have I had in since deleting all those blocked keywords? Hardly any. And that just backs up what I've explained to you. There aren't as many trolls as you think. It's a small bunch with a lot of accounts, yeah? Because now all those keywords are gone, still not getting any shit. But then again, I'm not getting a great deal of traffic through the live at the moment. It's quite frustrating. So clearly, hours of live doesn't really affect the algorithm that much. I don't know what does, to be honest. Maybe I should do some more shorts or something. What I really want to do is start a channel for Hayley and her content, and I'll get her the subscribers while I'm live, so she gets at least 50 subscribers, so she could go live if need be on YouTube and build her channel. It's easy for me. It's different. It's a lot harder for her to build her channels, whereas for me it's fairly easy, or it has been over the years. I mean, I've gathered up something like 75,000 followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, over the years. And obviously we're quite well known, especially on TikTok. That's down in the book already, J-Mac. You told me last week. I'll help her, AJ, and she knows I'm 100% behind everything she does, you know. Now we've also got plans for her to come to work with me sometimes, and she'll go live on the Dolly One account while I'm live as the TikTok milkman, and she'll go live on TikTok while I'm doing this on YouTube, you know. I don't know, Kerry, I did buy a harness and a GoPro, a really old cheap GoPro for Walt, but I've never got around to even bloody using them, let alone, you know, getting him on live and stuff. But yeah, I would like to do something with Walt if I could. Ah, you're welcome, you old mucker. You've not seen us live together, Kerry. You know, we used to do all manner of lives, cooking lives, drive lives, you know, walk lives, theme night lives, pub lives, because we've got a pub in our back garden, a big 30 square metre building. People like AJ, he'll tell you what we used to do. We used to get drunk in the pub and have, you know, do requests and all sorts, a bit of singing. Private Pandolf reporting for duty, turn hunt. Morning, Pandolf. Morning, Lynn. How you doing, buddy? Lynn will tell you about all the theme nights we've done for Christmas and all the pumpkin carving and all that sort of stuff that we've done over the years. I'm all good in the hood, Lynn. How you doing? I say, we don't really drink much anymore, so. And we felt it was intruding a little on our time, you know, with Saturday night being my only night off and stuff. They were, Lynn, when we were a pair of pissheads, but we're not anymore. I'm 4 stone lighter, neither of us drink anymore. Certainly not like we did. And I tell you, we put some ale away on those lives, especially on the cocktail nights. We were drinking the skull jug full of cocktail. Oh my God. The thought of it now makes me nauseous. Yeah, fuck that. To Haley, we spent 25k building this fucking pub in the back garden, and we bloody given up drinking. Wouldn't thing. But to be adds value to the house, and it's a great play space. Could always be converted into a granny flat or something. I don't know. That pool table's never coming out though. I had to take part of the fence down to get it in. Well worth it though, to have my own pool table again. It's there whenever I want it. It's all paid for, it's all free. Exactly, Lynn. And that's why we stopped doing the pub lives. I know Haley's itching to go live again. Yeah, she'll come to work with me at some point, and she'll go live on her TikTok account on TikTok while I'm live on YouTube, and we'll try and grab some follows for her, and then hopefully I can help her build a YouTube channel. I'll at least wears off, Jay. The older you get, it wears off. The novelty of drinking. You know what I mean? Are you talking about on here, Miss Edgy? Yeah, there's keywords you can use to block. It just pulls the rug from underneath certain people's feet when they come in repetitively, Miss Edgy. It's a ploy I've used many times on here and TikTok. It just eliminates a lot of the stupidity, you know what I mean, that you get from certain individuals. Well, the C word, YouTube will block that, Miss Edgy. You don't have to block that one. YouTube takes it out. You can turn on or off the comment protector thing, and it holds comments for you to review. and then you can choose whether to show them or not. To be fair to YouTube, that little bit is actually quite good, and it really, really works. Like your previous comment, you put, I said the C word, YouTube blocked that, and I chose to show it. Yeah. Yeah, it's in your settings if you go through YouTube Studio. Let me show you. Hey Stephen, good morning. Right then, hang on. Not recognising my face today. So, if I go into YouTube Studio, oops, and you click, and then you click on settings, you scroll down to content controls, and there's your block keywords there. See? If you have your live chat moderation on basic, YouTube takes away a lot of shit for you. So make sure you've got it turned on to basic, and make sure you block any block keywords. You're welcome, Miss Edgy. Just helps you eliminate a lot of the shit, that's all. Jacqueline, good morning, welcome in. Hilda, good morning, welcome in, how you doing, buddy? Right, we'll do this one, and then we'll have a quick look at the book, and then we'll end in, go down to the arse end of town. She's all good in the hood, thank you, Lynn. I think she's laid funny. She's got a sore neck this morning. I think she's laid funny in bed. I'm pretty sure we'll do more Halloween stuff this year, AJ. The pumpkin carving and getting dressed up, etc. This year, last year was great because we got dressed up as Dracula. I'm not really sure. Haley was a dark angel, I think, but her wings were really tiny on the suit. But yeah, I thought we looked cool anyway. Onward. So we'll be live for about another 40 minutes, and then I'll have a half-hour break, and then we'll be back at 4 AM with the 80s. Yeah, boy. And the apple bobbin, Lynn. Do you remember the apple bobbin? Thank you, Anne-Marie. I don't know how we're going to top that this year. We'll have to get Jake involved in his Spider-Man suit that we got him for Christmas. Have you seen him in the Spider-Man suit? It was a Temu special, but it was fucking brilliant. Oh, even Haley tried it on when it came. Oh man, I was pissing myself. She looked hilarious. So maybe we'll do a superhero theme tonight. Yeah, the apple bobbing. I got stuck right in, AJ. I was practically fucking swimming. I think that was a couple of years ago. I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty, AJ, and getting stuck in. Who remembers the ghost hunt live when we were out at like 1 o'clock in the morning before I went to work, and then there was a load of eyes staring at us? Who remembers that? Who remembers the fart? I bet none of you remember it. Thank you, AJ. Jesus, Miss Edgy. Be careful, don't be drowning apple bobbing, man. But yeah, I got stuck right in. I've got long hair, my head was underwater. I'm not arsed. Get straight in there, get them apples out. How do you like them apples? Do you remember that, Hayley? Sorry, Lynn. When I did the fart. I went, oh God, they're shitting themselves. Hayley was fuming with me when I did that, you know, but it was so perfectly timed that eventually even she started laughing. I can't help it. I'm a fucking silly sausage, aren't I? We never take anything serious, Hayley. Why do I keep saying Hayley's name? We never take anything seriously, Lynn. Me and her, we're a pair of cunts, a pair of us. And we're a pair of bigger cunts when we're together. Yeah, no worries, Miss Edgy. The basic moderation should already be set by YouTube. Thank you, Lynn. You like the cuntism without the drama. Alice Type, good morning. Lynn, AJ, you know me and Hayley aren't backward in coming forward, naming and shaming neither. We'll quite happily say a name and put a face to it on the live. Not asked. That's had to happen on a number of occasions. Look at Lynn laughing. You got an evil side, you have, Lynn. Evelyn, the dark side of the Pandolf. John's Mark, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Oh, you got plenty of time to watch Alice Type. Loads of time. 10 o'clock, it's early, man. That's early. Hang on, have we got an album that's finished? No, it's alright, it's carrying on. This is the early show, John's Ma. Have you not noticed the slight change in music? Right then, here we are. We nearly finished this bit now. You've had a few beers, good laugh. Oh, rubbish. Alice Type. At the moment, it's 5 degrees and cloudy, I think. I haven't really looked up much yet this morning. You're welcome, Miss Edgy. We'll see how it works for you. Right, I'm just going to bounce into the flats. I'm going to leave you with the music just for a couple of minutes because the internet will go if I take you in the flats. It's notoriously bad in there from when I used to go in there on TikTok. Snow in Germany. Ooh, rubbish. Right then, just turn this down a little bit. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Well, let's get these 3 done, then we can get out of here. I'm gonna have to do a juggle. I'm getting all bunged up. I've just put my £80 order in, my little block of weed. Hopefully that'll come in the next week or so. Shouldn't run out, I hope not anyway. So I'll be looking forward to that. Right, let's get this last one done and then we can have a look in the book. Is there another song coming on? Yeah. Right, let's go. What do you mean, what did I get, John? AJ's loving the trance house, whatever you want to call it. Good man. I used to use it to go cycling to AJ because the beats were in good time for going up climbs and stuff, you know. Block, it's resin, John. I don't like the green, doesn't go anywhere. I like to have a block of resin. Sweet lad, chocolate boy. Exactly, AJ, that's why I wanted a different vibe on this early live. Something a bit different, try and grab in a different demographic of people maybe, you know, as they're passing through the live. And then once they realise I'll talk to them, they tend to stay for a bit. I need to get some new 80s stuff as well, but you know, the more I get, the harder it is to find new material as such, you know. Squidgy was my favourite back in the day, Miss Edgy. Squidgy Black. Can't seem to get it for love nor money these days. You'd proper end up giggling on it with your mates, you know, it was good. Yes, Squidgy John, yeah. Squidgy Black we called it. let's fucking go, Lynn. So, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do 2 or 3 customers that normally I would do later, just so we can get the live down to 3:30, and then I'm gonna end this live, have a little break, and then we'll come back with the 80s at 4 a.m. So I'm just running the clock down, next 15 minutes, just so I can stay on as long as I can with you before I have a little break. Exactly, John, it bloody was. And that's what I missed more than anything about having a smoke, was the laugh that I used to have with my mates, you know. There was Squidgy Black, there was Afghani Black, there was Pakistan Black. I don't really remember much of the others. I probably smoked them and didn't realise what they were called, you know, but the Squidgy was the favourite for me. We'll be going 80s from 4 a.m, Alice Type. I just felt like doing something that separated the 2 lives, you know. This one stays dash cam. It's only a short live, couple of hours at the most. And then the big live from 4 a.m, I take the phone with me. We blast the 80s all night. Yeah, boy! Well, same with Squidgy, really, John. Just roll it into a little thin sausage. What do they call it now? Pollen. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of soul and funk on this channel as well, on this early live Alice Type. Once I download a few more bits and bobs, and then I'll separate the genres on the MP3 player. The last stuff that I had, just had to warm it a little, and you can sausage it, you can roll it into little sausages. The stuff that I've got now is more like pollen. You have to warm it a little, but it goes all fluffy, and it's not very good rolling it into sausage, so it's a bit more pollen-esque, should we say. Whatever works for you, Miss Edgy. Let's open up a chip comes on. I remember when skunk was the bomb back in the day. I mean, can you even get skunk anymore? Strong compared to what's out there. Back in the day, I wasn't really asked what I was smoking, you know, as far as I was concerned. It was all about how much it cost, just to like get a tenth or an eighth or a quarter or a half, you know what I mean? I didn't give a shit what it was. Still don't to a certain degree, but I just prefer the resin to the green. Ashley, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Good morning, Sal. Welcome in, buddy. More than likely, John, sadly. Let's get one up for all of us, Mr. Edgy. We'll do these two customers and then I'm going to look to see about ending the live and having a break. Skunk. I remember back in the day, I went to see my brother when he was living in Northampton, and his friends used to grow it, you know. And that used to be like the strongest there was. I don't know whether that's still around or not. In the green strain. But yeah, it was a very strong smell. Fuck knows what they mix in with it these days. Fucking tarmac, horse shit, hay. God knows what you're fucking smoking. Right, last one. And then I'm going to look to end the live, guys. actually end the live where we started it. More than likely, AJ. Joseph, my man, greetings. How are you, buddy? Benji, no, I'm going to have a little half an hour break. And then I'll be back at 4 a.m. with the main live with the 80s. I'll be back, Sal, in half an hour. All I want to know is whether they're strong as fuck, Miss Edgy. Yeah, I'm gonna end the live, guys. You all have a cup of tea and a slice of toast, whatever it is you're doing. I'll be back in 35 minutes, 4 a.m. sharp UK time, as the TikTok middle of the night, and we'll have the 80s on. I'll start taking the phone, etc. So, as always, it's that time for TTM and I to say, TTM and I, douche out. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in about 35 minutes, okay?